Hi, welcome back to Animals Including Humans, science lesson for Year 6. This is lesson 2. In the last lesson we reviewed the different systems within the body and we introduced a new system referred to as the circulatory system. Can you remember why it's called the circulatory system? Have a look at the three labels that I've put down the side: blood vessels, heart and lungs. On this diagram, can you locate them? Let's have a look to see where they are. Did you get them right? Let's go a bit deeper into the circulatory system and look at the lungs. Here I've got some labels on the side. Can you locate these on the diagram? Diaphragm, trachea, bronchus, air sacs or alveoli, and bronchiole. Did you get them right? A bit tricky this time. Circulatory system focusing on the heart. There are many labels down the left hand side of the diagram here. Pause the video, see if you can locate them, and then see if you've got them right. Did you get them? Do you know what the features are and the functions of these different parts of the heart? Today we're going to focus on describing the functions of the main parts of the circulatory system. Have a look at our success criteria. In the classroom we're going to consider which of those success criteria are harder than others, and we'll be diving deeper in our understanding. Have a look now, which ones do you think are the more difficult success criteria to understand? We're going to begin by looking at the functions of the heart. We're going to start with a bit of reading. In the classroom there are some questions to respond to show your understanding of the text. Here are the general functions of the circulatory system. Pause the video, read them through, and then have a look at the next slide. Okay, and more functions of the circulatory system, this time focusing on the lungs. Again, pause the video, read through the text, and see which you understand the most. The focus of today's lesson in class is going to be to create a game that demonstrates your understanding and knowledge of the circulatory system. We're going to consider different types of games, board games or interactive games, to see how we can get the best from those playing the games in order to develop their understanding as well. Before you start, do you have any questions about what you've read? Were there any functions that you were unsure of? Think about what you could do if there's something you're not sure about. The first game we're going to explore in the classroom is going to be a traditional board game. Think about how a board game might help you and your players to understand more about the functions of the circulatory system. What board games do you play at home already? What are your favourite board games? Why are they your favourites? We're also going to explore interactive games. We've all used Scratch, where you can use coding. How might Scratch help you to create an interactive game about the heart? If you're not familiar with Scratch, you might want to have a look at the Scratch website before the lesson. Finally, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? A game that we've all played lots in class and you may have seen on television. How might this style of game help you to create a game about the heart, the lungs and the human circulatory system? You will need to plan your game as a group to consider the different features and functions of your game. How much challenge will you have? Who will the game be aimed at? Will it be played in small groups or teams?